They are reluctant to accept change.
I
As
see.
a result, Visva Bharati has become, as I said, they believe in the frog in the well's strategy. So this is probably one of the reasons as to why Visva Bharati has become an abode of disturbance, because I am trying to make it universal, make it global. So I invite people from outside, I recruit people from outside, these
Exactly.
things.
This is something I was going to ask you next, sir. If I can just interrupt you there slightly. Also, if you could explain, the ashram and the university, these are closely associated, or are these separate units? And you've been trying to introduce changes as a vice chancellor of the university, to which the ashramites have been resisting. Can you, for example, the examples you were giving right now, can you give a few more about what kind of changes you were bringing, and ultimately how all that came to a head on 17th August?
Yeah, sure. The first question you said, the distinction between ashramics and those who are part of Visva Bharati. It's a very funny kind of distinction. To me, ashramik and Rabindrik are two shields to pursue partisan interests. Who are these ashramics? As you know, Tagore started this ashram. It's known as ashram. And Tagore brought people from outside. And one of the conditions which Tagore gave, that I cannot give you much money as salary, but I can give you land to have a house. Now today's ashramics happen to be the great son of his or her, great grandfather. I mean, there are families who probably they are not part of ashram because in that sense, but they studied in Pathabhavan, or they studied in Visva Bharati to do their undergraduate postgrad degree. So by virtue of being student of Pathabhavan and Visva Bharati, mainly Pathabhavan, they claim themselves to be ashramik. Now these ashramics, if you come here, these ashramics are governed by their selfish interests. Whenever you would like to do any construction, then they object, because that construction probably will cause any harm to them, in the sense that their building is blocked. Now when Tagore started Visva Bharati, he had only 21 students, and today we have got 15,000 students, and we have got Sangit Bhavan and Kala Bhavan. And in 2017, a guy came inside a hostel and killed a guard because of lack of security. Now, so we decided to construct a wall, and wall that was approved by several committees, including the MHRD. So and they are giving money, right? Now this is the distinction. I said is very blurred. So I don't call myself Rabindrik. I call myself Rabindra Anuragi, because Rabindrik to me is a selfish level to pursue one's personal interest. And then I am telling you, there is a Rabindrik who usually live in the West and comes to Shantiniketan to claim 80,000 rupees a month her salary without doing anything. Now I have stopped it. So obviously that person will be very annoyed. And secondly, I'm telling you, when I joined Visva Bharati, I found there are 47 audit objection because of misappropriation of funds, because of recruitment on the basis of wrong decision, because of recruitment, on the basis of personal liking, disliking, etc., etc. So there are a lot of qualified, candidates who did not get any chance to be part of Visva Bharati academic community.